Jeez. At least when Eris died in Final Fantasy VII, she didn't say shit. Fantasy impromptu. This is a beautifully flowing melody in C-sharp minor composed around 1835. Despite its beauty and fantasy, true to its name, Chopin did not intend to release this piece to the public, keeping it for yourself. In fact, it's possible that he had asked his friend Julian Fontana to burn the score after his death. It is said that the reason for this was that it resembled Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. Chopin might have been aware of that fact and refrained from publishing the piece to avoid such criticism. I know, right? He didn't want to get caught like a comedian or a breakdancer, you know. You bit that. Your moves ain't worth a bit. But 6 years after Chopin's death, it was published by Julian Fontana as Opus 66. That douchebag. This must have been very difficult for Fontana. No. Obviously not. Did he need the money or something? He probably spent a great deal of time worrying if it was best for him to respect the wishes of his friend or be haunted by his friend in the afterlife. In the end, he chose being haunted by Chopin in the afterlife. Or if it was right for him to keep this masterpiece from the rest of the world. In any case, we should be grateful for Fontana's decision. Yeah, fuck Chopin and his death. Free domain, bitches! If he had not published that score, disconnected from Xbox Live. We who live in the present day would never have been able to immerse ourselves in this wonderful world of fantasy. There might have been other compositions that were threatened with the destruction just like this one. At least the other ones that you talked about had a story behind them. Though Chopin's request might have seemed reasonable at the time, we should consider ourselves fortunate that pieces like Fantasy Impromptu were spared. Yeah, or else we would never have such a great chance to use all these stock photos. One thing in this game that truly talks about Chopin, and they're using stock photos and bootleg script. That's one of the things I don't like about this game. Seems like they kind of shoehorn Chopin in there, even though he's supposed to be the star of this game. Chapter 4, Grand Valse Brillante. Valse Brillante. Ooh, it's winter time now? It must have been chilling in that area for a long time. Somebody still got their lame little mushroom outfit. Look at those knees, man.
Oh, Polka, there you are. I've been looking all over the place for you, you know.
Oh, hi, Beat. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, you've been staring at flowers a lot lately. You don't have to be worried. I'm sure Rhondo and the others are doing okay. Rhodo's not the type to croak from just falling off a bridge.
You have a point there. I'm sure you're right. Thank you, Beat.
Still, we were pretty lucky back there, don't you think?
You want to go out?
If we hadn't been picked up by that Baroque ship, I don't know what would have happened.
You want to go to a movie or something? You're pretty hot.
Thank you so much for helping us like this.
Don't mention it. It was nothing.
Is there any way we can repay you? You did save our lives.
Yeah, you've already done so much for us. Is there anything we can do to help out? This little squirt here can wash dishes for you or something.
Hey, no fair! You can't start calling me Little Squirt just because my hat washed away.
At least it sounds like you're all in good spirits, but I'm afraid there's nothing you could help with. Really, you should probably all just get some rest. Oh, and allow me to introduce myself. My name is Crescendo.
Of course it
I
is.
suppose you could say I'm the captain of this ship.
Huh? Crescendo? Gee, that's kind of a tough name to say.
Well,
Couldn't
it gets
call you
louder
something
and
else,
louder as
something
you
easier to say?
progress.
Beat, please, don't be silly. Besides, I thought you said you were good at remembering people's names.
I must say, you're very young to be the captain of a ship.
You're a captain?
She's a little late on the conversation, huh?
Hey, hold on now. This guy doesn't even have a hook or an eye patch. There's no way he's a real captain.
I'm sorry, Captain. I apologize for her rudeness. Hey, maybe I'll just call you Captain for now.
Yeah, and disrespect the real name that you just gave
I could remember
me.
your name, no problem. But you need to show respect to the ship's captain.
Feel free to call me whatever you'd like, really.
Well, Captain Crescendo, thank you for your kindness. I think we'll get some rest as you suggested.
I don't even know what the heck that's supposed to be. Some sort of tacky fountain? The laziest Christmas tree ever?
I wonder if Allegretto and the others are all right. I think I'll go outside. Maybe some fresh air will cheer me up.
Maybe a save point will cheer me up. I did not push the pause button. Oh. That thing took so long that my video game controller went out. I unlocked the song. Better not be another cutscene. Thank you. Save the game. Alright, guys. I'm going to bed. Alright, welcome back to another hour of Dad's Free Time Let's Plays, where I play the games when my wife decides she's gonna give me a break. And this one's a doozy, because I'm getting a little irritated. Are you feeling alright? It was certainly a surprise when we found you. I forgot. Okay, so you'd have been in trouble if you drifted out towards the ocean still clinging to that wood. After dark, the temperature falls and beasts increase in number. It was very fortunate we came by when we did. Okay, the party's been split up. And what? All the weaker characters are on a boat. And Frederick Chopin, the person this game is supposed to be about, hasn't really done a damn thing. It's dark out there, so watch your step when you're on deck. Nice. So I'm getting slightly irritated because after every act, they tell you something about Frederick Chopin, and then they, in order to enforce what they're saying, they play the music that he had that's free domain and that anybody can use it for free. And then they throw up some damn stock photos of a piano. And they'd be like, this story's about Chopin. Baroque ship. It looks like it isn't Baroque. And it's very colorful, which is kind of weird. Rainbow ship. Anyway. Are you getting hungry? If you'd like, I'll make you my famous Hungry Sailor rice. Nice. Is it like my wife's Hungry Black Man rice? If I gaze into the river at night... Uh-oh. My daughter's got this new thing where she cries a lot. What did he do? So now we can't really tell what my daughter's complaining about. She's literally complaining about everything. She hits the floor, she's mad. She picks up something she's not supposed to, you take it, she's mad. You try to feed her something, she's mad. She goes to sleep, she wakes up mad. I mean, she's just like straight up asleep looking happy, and all of a sudden she just goes, Wah! So, we don't know. So, I suspect that a few times in this playthrough, I will stop actually playing the game and see what the heck's wrong with my little daughter who's just mad. Anyway, if I gaze into the river at night, I start to feel like I'm sinking into its depths of the river. Who awaits in that deep darkness? What is drawing me to it? Yeah. Wow, you're an idiot. The captain has kindly allowed me to conduct business aboard this ship. Alright, well, now I'm effectively rich as fuck. I'm sorry, the bridge is currently off limits to unauthorized personnel. Well, fuck you then, buddy. What's on this? Oh! Chopin makes an appearance. Did you figure out if you are a real person in this world or not?
The world is all just Frederick's dream. Good evening, Frederick. You still haven't woken up from your dream yet?
She's a hater, boy.
Oh, hello, Polka. Are you having trouble sleeping?
I don't have to sleep because I'm already sleeping.
Yes, I'm still worried about the others.
Polka, there was something I said to you before. About the way everything in the world slowly fades away, gradually losing its color. But since I've come to this place, I've begun to feel as if that is somehow being reversed.
What do you mean?
Well, compared to when I first came to this world, now when I look around, I feel as if everything in the world is becoming more vivid, more clear.
I mean, it sure as hell is windy enough.
Could that be the proof I sought? Does it mean that this world that I believe to be a dream is slowly becoming reality?
Back to
Or
life.
is it only proof that I, myself, am slipping away? Fading away at a speed faster than the world is fading. For example, I find myself wondering about whether the others are all right. Not long ago, I really wouldn't have cared what happened to them. After all, this was just a dream to me. But now, I'm genuinely concerned. I don't know why, but I feel a strong sense of solidarity, a connection with the people of this world.
Probably because they're all from your mind.
That's okay. I think that's probably normal. After all, it's only natural to worry about companions you've spent a lot of time with.
I mean, in the real world, do they have hair like mine? Not quite.
You know, before I was afflicted with illness, everything around me seemed so meaningless. But ever since I learned I didn't have much longer to live, even the little things in the world around me began to shine. Like the sound of wood crackling in a fireplace, the smell of a campfire, leaves slowly floating down a stream, the gentle sound of falling snow. Now that I think about it, it was probably because I had begun to fade rapidly. Because I myself was approaching my death. Just as Amelia did.
Amelia?
My sister. She was 14 when she was struck down by tuberculosis and passed away. The same age as you.
Well, what a coinky dink.
Your sister was 14. Just like me when she... I see.
So does that mean we can't, like, do the dirty deed
How
because...
disheartening must it have been for her to be forced to accept inescapable fate. She must have had so many hopes and dreams. Why? Why does God allow such things to happen to good people?
Because he wants them into heaven sooner.
Taking away even her chance to live. Poor Amelia.
It is sad, but everyone dies eventually. It's just that for some people like Amelia and me, it happens a little bit earlier, that's all.
Oh, because magic is your
Besides,
terminal illness,
in a way,
huh?
Amelia still lives on, doesn't she? She lives on inside your heart, Frederick. And she lives in the wonderful music that your heart creates.
Whenever that is, you don't
She
create
also
music in
lives
this
on
world.
inside all the people of the world whose hearts are moved when they listen to your music.
That doesn't happen in this world.
Amelia won't ever really die. She'll touch the hearts of every generation to come. Through her brother's melodies, she will live on forever.
In the other world, but not this one. Because no one knows you're a composer.
That's simply wonderful. Frederick, do you need any more proof that she's still alive than the thought of that?
You know, Polka, whenever I'm with you, I feel like I'm talking to Amelia. I think that perhaps Emilia is saying the very same things to me.
About herself? Wait. She says she wants to be alive in your work? What? My sister never says anything like that to me. Your next piece of artwork is supposed to be about me.
Thank you, Polka. I believe you've taught me something very important tonight. Very important indeed.
First she comes up there razzing him about believing his make-believe brain world isn't real. And then she...
Frederick, I don't know what it is, but there's a mysterious appeal about you. And since I met you, my way of thinking has changed quite a bit.
Because this is Tron and he's a user. You guys are on the grid.
I didn't realize it before. I think I've been dwelling on the past and ignoring the future.
Well, there is no future for you. You've got magic disease.
Because thinking about the future is just too painful when you know you're going to die soon. But you told me when we met that this whole world existed inside your dream, right? At first, I thought you were teasing me by saying that this was your dream. But now, I actually think that it's a really beautiful idea. And now I realize that by believing in you, it's the same as believing in the future. It's especially true for someone like me. Someone who can use magic. Knowing you helps me be more positive about the future and what I need to do. I'm the one who should be thanking you, Frederick.
Jeez, man.
Very important too.
This like monologuing lady time. She gave him a lecture, and then when he left, she kept lecturing him. Just
What was that?
the last scene, the redhead was talking a lot, and she was supposed to be dead. She got stabbed, and she's like, oh, but first, I want to talk about some shit. Yay, score piece. Yay, piercing shell. I have no idea what these things are for, but if they're for selling, that'd be weird. Because I already make a mint. Going in the door. I already make a shitload of money off of pictures. Just in case you need a battle plan on the ship, you can go inside the battle room and then figure out what you're gonna do on the ship. Oh, Beat, you're here. Thank God, we need somebody to take pictures.
All the times for this to happen.
That's a big ship. Well, what is it?
You're the dumbest guy on the planet.
It's a pirate ship. They appear out of nowhere sometimes and attack vessels that travel up this river.
I like the way he looked at Beat like, you
pirates
fucking
sneak up
idiot.
from behind and ram their unsuspecting target.
That's terrible.
Maybe there's something we can do. We should repay them for helping us.
I agree. But whatever we do, we have to move quickly or those people will try to board this ship.
It's far too dangerous. These pirates, even their underlings, are very strong.
Hey, that's no way for our captain to talk. Don't worry about a thing. Just leave it to us.
What's all the fuss?
Yeah.
Is something happening? Still really sleepy.
Captain Crescendo's definitely gonna leave it up to a person who can't even remember his fucking name.
That's it! That's it! Ha! You know they've got a captain with an eye patch and a hook! Ooh, and I'll bet they have a lot of treasure. Hey, wait!
And doesn't even know what a fucking pirate is.
Oh, not you two.
go over and keep them occupied. Meanwhile, try to pull the ship away as far as you can to keep them from boarding.
Even though I should have boarded you right now.
Right. I'll do everything I can.
Yeah.
Well then, if you'll excuse me.
I take orders from castaways. Because I'm Captain Crescendo. I don't do shit but listen to what other people say. What the fuck is this guy? Stay. Alright, let's do this. I'd rather have salsa than beat. I hate to tell you guys. But beat sucks. Bum, 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 bum. To the beat. I think the biggest problem is that they use all their witticisms or whatever on names. That way none of the moves can be music related, you know? I'm just waiting for that super move, ants in my pants, and I need to dance. Pirate ship Dulce. Okay. There's a guy and he's running at me. I'm just gonna stand there. It's time to fight with
creatures.
It's time to fight with the weakest characters in this thing. Whatever that was. At least it's only 2 people. Coup de grace. That killed him? You guys are weak as shit. Alright, I need to know what this shadow silhouette does. Rob target of energy and increase power of next attack. Okay, well. Whatever. Does he have something other than the coup de grace for the sun? Sacred signature heals people. Man. Dude, Frederick, you suck so bad, man. Oh god, these members stink. Split us up and then they're gonna stick you with half of the crappy guys. Yes, I want. Oh.
Are you alright?
It's the yin yang jewel. She's got the yang. Somebody has the yin.
What's this thing? It looks like some kind of weird rock or something.
Hey, Polka, why are you carrying around this weird stone?
To be honest with you, I don't even remember how long I've had that stone.
I guess I got it the first day I learned
According to my
magic.
mother, I was already carrying it around with me when I was just 4 years old.
Wow. Who's
She
special?
would tell me to throw it away, but I wouldn't listen to her. Apparently, I said it was a gift from someone I love, and I would never throw it away, no matter what.
How do you not know this?
Huh? You had a boyfriend when you were 4? Wow, you were really precocious, weren't you?
I don't know why, but for some reason this stone feels very important to me, and I've never been able to throw it away.
The distant memories of a fleeting love.
Oh, that stupid girl is supposed to throw you off the scent of this obvious
All right, enough about that.
obvious
Let's get
plot
going.
device. Oh, most likely that stone has nothing to do with what's gonna happen in the future. Maybe it's not magical and won't present itself to be something at the last second when all hope is lost. Is it the Allspark? Is it the Matrix of Wisdom? Yay.
Coup de Now,
Dude, Ross knocked him clean across the room. This is good because that chick with the umbrella sucks. Polka, you stink.